Yo, what's up, future legends? Welcome to Motivation Vault, where we drop the real talk on crushing it as a teen. Imagine this, you're 15, scrolling TikTok, dreaming big, but school's got you down. Sound familiar? Today, we're diving into epic success stories of teens just like you who turned, what if, into I did it. Starting with a bang, here's a quote from the legend himself, Michael Jordan. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Boom, this isn't fluff, it's fire for your soul. We're talking about kids who started from zero, faced epic fails, and rose like bosses. Stick around as we unpack their journeys, drop more mind-blowing quotes, and light that spark inside you to chase your dreams. You ready to level up? Let's go. Let's kick it off with Sarah, a 16-year-old from a small town who dreamed of building apps but couldn't code a thing. She failed her first 3 app ideas, crashes, bugs, total wipeouts, but she didn't quit. Inspired by that Jordan quote, she hustled through online tutorials on YouTube and apps like CodeCadeMe. Nights blurred into days, but boom, her 4th try, an app that connects teens with local mentors. Downloaded 50K times in months. Sarah's story screams, failure isn't the end, it's your secret weapon. Think about your own slip-ups, that bad grade, the rejected idea. What if they're just setups for your comeback? We're building this narrative of rise and grind. Next up, meet Jake, the kid who turned his skateboard passion into a brand. Get hyped, these stories are about you taking control. Who's with me? Pump up the volume. Enter Jake, 17, obsessed with skateboarding but broke as a joke. His crew laughed when he said he'd start a custom board company. Dude, you're in high school? But Jake remembered a quote from entrepreneur Gary Vaynerchuk. The only way to build a brand is to show up every day. So he did. Filming tricks on his phone, posting raw edits on Instagram and TikTok, he built a following of 10K in weeks. First sales. Hand-painted boards from his bedroom. Rejections, plenty. Suppliers ghosted him, but he pivoted, sourced cheap materials, and launched. Now Jake's brand sponsors local comps. Relatable, right? That side hustle you wanna start but doubt creeps in? Jake's grind shows persistence pays. We're ramping up. Imagine your passion turning into profit. These aren't fairy tales, they're blueprints. What's your next move? Let's keep the momentum rolling into more triumphs. Jake's turning point? A viral video where he wiped out hard but got right back up, 100K views overnight. That raw authenticity hooked his audience. He scaled by partnering with school friends for designs, turning hangouts into hustle sessions. By 18, he's got a pop-up shop and collabs with influencers. Key lesson, show your real self, perfection's overrated. Now shifting gears to Mia, a 14-year-old dancer who battled stage fright, quote, fueling her. From dancer Misty Copeland, you have to be true to yourself. Mia's first recitals, disaster trips, forgotten steps, but she practiced in her mirror, posted progress on Snapchat stories, her breakthrough. A freestyle vid that blew up on Reels, leading to gigs at youth events. These stories connect your fears, their fuel. We're in the rising action now, building that inspirational wave. Feel that energy, it's yours to claim. Mia's journey hits home for anyone who's frozen in the spotlight. Social anxiety had her quitting clubs, but that Copeland quote lit a fire. She started small, dancing for her dog, then family Zooms during lockdown. Uploading shaky clips built her confidence. Comments poured in, "You're killing it." Now at 16, she's teaching classes via Zoom and dreaming of Pro Tour. Triumph feels electric, huh? These teens prove start where you stand. Wrapping this wave, let's hit the climax with Alex, the eco-warrior kid who invented a gadget from trash. Quote drop, Elon Musk style, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Alex, 15, saw plastic waste everywhere, beach cleanups weren't cutting it. He tinkered in his shed, failing prototypes galore. But persistence, unmatched, get ready, the peak's coming. Alex's story ramps up the inspiration. Bullied for his weird inventions, he almost quit. But Musk's words echoed, odds against you, double down. He researched on Khan Academy, prototyped a water purifier from bottles and filters. First tests, fail city, leaks everywhere. But iteration after iteration, it worked. Pitched at a school fair, won funding, now it's in community use. These rising tales show your ideas matter, big or small. We're escalating. From personal wins to world-changing vibes. Relate to Alex's doubts? That's your cue to push. Hype building, climax incoming with their ultimate turning points. You're not just watching, you're absorbing the blueprint for your success. Let's crank it up. Boom, climax time. For Sarah, it was launch day, App Store approval after endless debugging. Tears, yeah, but victorious ones. Quote that sealed it, operas turn your wounds into wisdom. Her fails taught coding mastery, Jake's peak. First sponsor deal after a comp win, dreams don't work unless you do, from Can I, but he owned it. Mia overcame fright at a big showcase, crowd roaring. Alex's device saved a local stream, impact real. These turning points. Pure magic from grind. They're not superhuman, they're you with grit. Intensity peaking, feel that rush. This is where stories explode into legacies. What's your climax waiting for? We're riding this high straight into lessons that stick. Diving deeper into that climax fire, each faced a wall. Sarah's code crash at midnight, Jake's board snapping mid-trick, Mia's mind blanking on stage, Alex's prototype melting. But quotes were their anchors. The comeback is always stronger than the setback, from some wise soul, but they lived it. Pivots happened, team-ups, late-night pivots, bold asks. Results? Sarah's app mentors thousands, Jake's brand employs peers, Mia inspires dance crews. Alex's invention goes viral on eco pages. This peak shows resilience, rewires your brain for wins. Heart pounding yet? Good, it's transferring to you. Narrative cresting, from their highs we extract gold for your path. Stay locked. Transformations next. Climax echo, these moments weren't luck, they were forged in fire. Unified quote, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Churchill vibes. Sarah, Jake, Mia, Alex, they continued. Their stories intersect yours, teen life chaotic, harness it. We're at the narrative summit, inspiration maxed, ready to descend into action steps. But first, soak this in, you're capable of epic. Doubts, crush them with their proof. Energy electric, now let's channel it to you. Conclusion building, your journey starts here. Descending from the peak, let's apply this gold. Lesson 1 from Sarah, learn relentlessly, free resources like Duolingo for skills, not excuses. Jake teaches, build your tribe on socials, authenticity attracts. Mia's gem. Face fears, small daily challenges via apps like Habitica. Alex, innovate from problems around you, journal ideas. Core quote tying it. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Peter Drucker, create yours. These aren't abstract, they're your toolkit. Relatable struggles, turn them to strengths. Engagement spike, pause now, what's one failure flipping, narrative flowing to empowerment, you're the hero next. Building on lessons, consistency over talent, post daily, tweak weekly. Surround with positives, join Discord groups for young creators. Track wins in a gratitude app. These stories yell, age is no barrier. 13 to 19 is prime launch time. Quote amplifier. Your time is limited, don't waste it living someone else's life. Steve Jobs. Live yours boldly. Emotionally, their triumphs mirror your potential, struggles shared, victories possible. We're wrapping the arc from hook to heart pump, now action. Feel empowered, that's the point. One more shot to seal it, get ready to move. Finale legends, we've journeyed through fails, grinds, and glory. Sarah's app empire, Jake's skate revolution, Mia's dance fire, Alex's eco win. Quotes wove the thread, fail forward, show up, be true, persist. Your arc. Just beginning, today's the day, pick one dream, take one step, post that vid, sketch that plan, reach that contact. You're not alone, Motivation Vault's got your back. Smash like, subscribe for more fuel, comment your goal below. Remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. Believe, act, conquer, peace out, go be epic.